UFC 115, Liddell versus Franklin, Saturday, June 12th. Check your local listings.
UFC 115 marks the return of Chuck the Iceman Liddell, taking on veteran and former UFC champion Rich Ace Franklin in a really exciting matchup between two guys that really desperately need a win in the UFC.
I think the fans are excited because they know the kind of fights that myself and Chuck put on.
I'm excited to get back in the ring. It's been a long time. I'm training hard. I'm feeling good. I can't wait to go out and perform.
You put the two of us in the octagon together, and it's not going to be a boring fight, and I know that. The fans know that, and they want to see it.
This is just pretty much in the books for Rich Franklin.
Rich is a tough guy. He was a great champion and great fighter, and that's what makes an exciting fight to me.
Again, on the bike.
Chuck Liddell will go down, without a doubt, as one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport. And Rich Franklin has an amazing opportunity. A victory over Chuck Liddell would be gigantic for his career. Even Chuck Liddell in 2010 is still an incredibly formidable opponent and a huge name. Stylistically, I think they match up very well. Rich Franklin has moved up to 205, a weight that I feel he performs much better at. I think he's healthier at 205. I think that weight cut diminishes him substantially.
I've actually fallen in love with training again. Mentally, I'm in the right spot. Physically, I'm ahead of schedule where I need to be. And I feel good about the game plan that we're coming up with.
Rich Franklin, a crafty veteran, very, very well-rounded. He has a very good submission game, very good wrestling defense, excellent strikes, type of guy that's going to formulate a really good game plan to deal with a specific opponent.
Now he's going to try to finish with the armbar. Franklin able to just spin out of it. What an escape by Franklin. That is a high-level counter right there.
We were talking the other day about inside leg kicks, about throwing the inside leg kicks and how Chuck's fighting stance is a little wider, so he's going to be heavier on that front leg and things like that. So we're emphasizing, the times when I can take advantage of that, not getting caught by any kind of overhand or any kind of straight that my opponent would throw or anything like that.
Rich has been there, done that. He's a true veteran. He's a guy who's been in there with some of the very best fighters in the history of the sport.
Elbows from the back, punches from the front. What a way to finish!
This is another opportunity for him to go in there and test himself against one of the greats.
I know the fans around the world are going to get their money's worth. It doesn't matter who's standing on the opposite side of that octagon. I'm not going to lose.
Again to the midsection. That's where it hurt him. He's hurt badly. That body kick. It's all over.
If Rich fights smart, it can make for a very, very intriguing fight. For Chuck Liddell, this is a gigantic fight, the biggest fight of his career. Chuck Liddell, of course, took a long time off, really had to reevaluate himself, really had to get a look at his training and his lifestyle, and has made some pretty serious adjustments. Very serious about his health, his diet, his training. He is in incredible shape, has worked harder for this than any camp that he's had in years.
I feel like I'm in the best shape I've been in a long time. I still have a chance making a run at this and getting the title back. If I didn't feel I had that chance and I didn't feel I could compete, I didn't think I could go out there and compete with these guys at this level, I wouldn't be here.
No single person is sitting here inside the Mandalay Bay.
Chuck the Iceman Liddell is one of the greatest knockout artists in the history of the sport. There's very few guys on the planet that can stand up to the power that Chuck Liddell has.
I'm always going to go back to the big right hand. I have a big right hand. Sorry. Especially with the southpaw, there's a lot of opportunities to throw that right hand. It's coming after you. Try to stop it. The key to the fight for Rich Franklin would be to slip shots, counter with his own, and get out of there before any of those missiles come by his head.
Things are going to get mixed up quite a bit. We're both going to be moving around, and I think that as the time progresses, I tend to accelerate as a fighter, and Chuck tends to slow down, and things are going to start to play in my favor.
For Chuck Liddell, what he's got to do is connect and connect often. He's got to stuff the takedown if Rich Franklin tries to take him down. He's got to complete the exchanges, and he's got to make sure that he sends that right hand home. I can still beat anybody in the world in my weight. He's a nice guy, but I can't wait. I'm going to knock him out. co-main event is a gigantic fight. I think Pat Barry is the perfect fighter to find out where Mirko Cro Cop stands in 2010. The two of them are going to meet in the center of the octagon and start slamming.
I'm trying to knock body parts off.
With the combination, he's already hurt.
This is Cro Cop. This is a legend. This is one of the most dangerous men walking the earth.
Bam! Right there. Cro Cop with the left of his own. And he stunned Mirko Cro Cop looking to finish.
I want to shut the mouth of the people who said that I'm old, that my time has gone. And I just want to prove that they were wrong.
They have the same skill set. The skill set is stand-up. It's kickboxing. I can't see any other type of fight taking place other than a devastating stand-up war, and that's what I think it's going to be. Pat Barry understands this is a gigantic opportunity. Mirko Cro Cop is still a huge name in the sport.
Really, when it comes down to it, we're fist fighting in a cage. Why would you ever half-ass practice? You give me everything you got, or don't even put your gloves on.
Hands down.
Pat Barry is a banger, but he packs some dynamite in his kicks and punches.
Barry caught him, not once but twice. Oh, good combo by Pat Barry.
If I hit you, you're going to feel it. I hit different. I don't hit hard. I hit scary. If I hit you, you're going to fall down, no matter who you are.
Hard goes down hard. Barry has found the range. Man, has he ever.
Pat Barry looked spectacular in his last fight against Anthony Hardonk.
He made one move and I punched him in the head twice. And I threw one in particular. Boom! And I saw the look on his face, and you can see in his head he went, oh, damn.
He came out and did everything he needed to do. Devastated Anthony Hardonk in the feet, dropped him, and then finished him off on the ground in devastating fashion.
Right off the trouble. Barry looking to finish. Oh! Barry has won! It is all over! Huge victory for Pat Barry.
He won knockout of the night. He got fight of the night. I think that has set a tone for him, and I think he's going to come out just berserker style against Mirko Cro Cop.
I've done something with all the doubters. I've done something so good. I'm getting in the ring with a legend like Cro Cop.
Mirko Cro Cop, when he was in Pride, he was a destroyer, won the Pride Open Weight Grand Prix.
Throws the ground and pound. And he's definitely raining down a series of hammer fists.
He has to show everybody that he is still ready to shut down the hungry lions of this game.
I'm very happy and I'm 100% focused on training now. A few more years are definitely in front of me.
Cro Cop's got big, big power, both in his left hand and, of course, his left high kick, which is legendary.
Cro Cop! Oh, no!
We're going to have to see the Mirko of old.
He is as dangerous as he's always been, but I'm also Pat Barry. And if I hit you, you're going to feel it.
The crisp punching from Pat Barry. Both guys are devastating knockout artists. Both guys are highly motivated, and I think it's going to be a war.
In order to become a legend, you have to be a legend.
You're a fighter or you're not.
He doesn't know anything about me.
I will just beat him, that's all.
I can beat this guy. Absolutely. In the first round.
Franklin, we thought it couldn't get any better. Here we go. Outstanding! He's down just like that. He is out stiff. I want my title. Guy can do that to anybody that he catches on the chin.
One fight at a time until I get back to the belt.
Somebody's gonna get knocked out, partner.
The Ultimate Fighting Championship presents UFC 115, Liddell versus Franklin, live Saturday, June 12th, only on pay-per-view.